Hello and welcome to TTVNEWS broadcasting on TayNinhTV newspaper and general television with some latest events in TayNinhTV province. Ladies and gentlemen, on the afternoon of October 28, Deputy Prime Minister Trần Hồng Hà, head of the National Standing Committee for Combating Illegal, Unreported and Unregulated or IUU Fishing, chaired a committee meeting to prepare for the fifth working session with the European Commission EC inspection team.
At TayNinhTV province side, the member of Provincial Party Standing Committee and Vice Chairman of TayNinhTV Provincial People's Committee, Nguyễn Minh Lâm, attended the meeting. During the session, ministry sectors and localities reported on the progress and results of their efforts to prevent and combat the IUU fishing, while also proposing solutions to remove the EC yellow card warning as soon as possible, discussing the focus on ensuring timely progress, accurate data, and concrete results to serve the upcoming EC inspection, emphasizing that combating the IUU fishing is not only an urgent task but also a matter of the national honor, reputation, and the sustainable development of the fishery sector. The Deputy Prime Minister requested that the ministry sectors and all localities, including the both coastal and inland provinces, continue to implement the strong coordinated measures. He called for strict control of fishing flares and a high-intensity patrol campaign in overlapping maritime zones, and a decisive crackdown on unregistered vessels, as well as on violations involving in disconnection or tampering of vessels monitoring the system of VMS devices. The Deputy Prime Minister also stressed that implementation must ensure the clear assignment of personal responsibilities, authorities, and accountability, and that the entire political system must act with a determination to soon put an end to illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing.
On the morning of October 28, the first special session of the 10th Provincial Peace Council 2021-2026 term was held. It was chaired by Standing Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee and Chairman of the Provincial Peace Council Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, along with the Vice Chairperson of the Council. Attending the meeting, there was Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee and Chairman of the Provincial Peace Committee Nguyễn Văn Úc. The session was conducted online from the Central Provincial Venue, Secondary Site No. 2, and 9 district level locations. At the first session of the 10th Provincial Peace Council, delegates unanimously approved 3 key resolutions after reviewing their legal basis and practical relevance. The Council decided to abolish Resolution No. 3, July 11, 2019, which regulated the decentralization of authority for establishing state ownership over assets and approving handling plans for state-owned assets, and Resolution No. 99, March 28, 2025, which governed the decentralization of authority in managing and using public property and provincial procurement. A highlight of the session is the new resolution providing a one-time allowance for individuals working outside official staffing quotas at organizations assigned tasks by the party and state at provincial and district levels before July 1, 2025, who are affected by the restructuring of the two-level local government system. This demonstrates the Council's timely and proactive policy response to local government reorganization. In his closing remarks, Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng urged the Provincial Peace Committee, departments, and local authorities to promptly implement and prioritize the resolutions, particularly the one-time allowance for affected staff. He also called on the Standing Committee of the Council, its committees, provincial departments, and delegates to fully prepare for the remaining 2 sessions in 2025, ensuring their smooth organization and effective outcomes. The audience from October 27 to 28, the first Global Cities Tourism Summit took place in Busan, South Korea, attracting tourism leaders from over 30 cities worldwide. Representing Vietnam's members of the Tourism Promotion Organization for Asia-Pacific Cities, or TPO, there were delegates from Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, and TayNinhTV Province.
Speak French,
The summit featured 4 discussion sections with representation from expert business leaders, multinational corporations, and professionals from around the world. The event served as an important forum for global tourism leaders to share development orientation and discuss solutions to adapt to new trends such as wellness tourism, mass tourism, and the application of artificial intelligence in tourism, as well as to promote international cooperation in the sector. Since October 2021, before its administrative restructuring, Long An has been a member of TPO, and now TayNinhTV Province continue to maintain this membership role. With its geographical advantages and diverse complementary tourism products, including the high-quality golf courses, rich medicinal resources, the scenic avant-garde river landscape, and the range of spiritual, ecological, and experiential tourism destination, TayNinhTV is recognized as a promising destination for developing modern tourism models. The province is expected to become one of the Vietnam key localities attracting international visitors in the near future.
Ladies and gentlemen, participating in the Autumn Delicacies Fruit Space with the framework of the 2025 Autumn Fair held in the outdoor area of the Vietnam National Convention and Exhibition Center, Đông Anh, Hanoi, TayNinhTV brought to the event's unique Southern style dishes full of rich flavors. These specialties not only added a distinctive touch to the fair, but also left a lasting impression on visitors. The noodle shop store run by Miss Lâm Kiều Trinh drew the largest crowd at the Autumn Delicacies Fruit area, serving an average of 200 to 300 pounds per day. She transported on ingredients from TayNinhTV to Hanoi to preserve the authentic flavor. As a family heirloom recipe, Trong Bang Noodle Shop has been showcased by Miss Trinh at many fairs and major events nationwide, becoming a true culinary ambassador for TayNinhTV. I prepare everything very carefully, from ingredients, vegetables, noodles to rice paper, on rods from Trong Bang TayNinhTV to introduce them to the diners here. I want people in Hanoi to enjoy the special taste of Trong Bang TayNinhTV right in the capital without having to travel there. Alongside the famous noodle shop, TayNinhTV rice paper and sauces also delighted many visitors who stopped by the Autumn Delicacies area. We've been making this rice paper for 12 years. We use blend rice paper and mix it with our own special ingredients. The fair has been very successful. Everyone who tries ends up buying some. Beyond the distinctive taste, the warmth and friendliness in service also helped TayNinhTV booth, leaving a strong impression on diners. For many Hanoians, this was a rare opportunity to enjoy Southern specialties right in the heart of the capital. I heard that TayNinhTV is famous for its shrimp sauce rice paper. I came straight to this booth to buy some. I am really impressed. These dishes are perfect for young people, and everyone loves them. I don't have to go all the way to TayNinhTV. Just come here. I can enjoy all of its specialties. The rustic Southern dishes, full of local flavor, not only added a unique charm of the Autumn Delicacies Fruit Space, but also serve as a bridge, bringing the image of dynamic, friendly TayNinhTV closer to the people of Hanoi and visitors from across the country. In recent years, especially after the provincial merger, TayNinhTV's economic zones and industrial parks have emerged as rural nuclei, attracting strong investor interest. With innovative and flexible approaches, the province has built an appealing investment environment featuring modern infrastructure and streamlined administrative procedures, opening doors to both domestic and foreign capital, particularly FDI. So far, TayNinhTV has registered over 1,929 investment projects, totaling more than $24.3 billion, including 158 new FDI projects worth over $719 million. Alongside attracting processing and manufacturing projects and high-quality next-generation FDI, the sector continues to play a central role, contributing stable and sustainable role to the province's economy and GDP structure.
The Ministry of Home Affairs is currently implementing a nationwide policy to streamline the administrative apparatus and finalize the list of official job positions. In training, the province continues to refine and improve the operation of the two-level local government model, addressing the advantages to ensure the smooth, efficient governance that better serves the residents and businesses. The Provincial Bills Committee recently issued an urgent directive requiring 100% of allocation of approved budget estimates to all units, ensuring the timely payment of salaries, social welfare, and uninterrupted public investment disbursement. In particular, on the communal level, chief accountant positions must be filled within this year, and no salary areas for officials or civil servants are allowed. The committee also instructed a review of unallocated financial sources to redirect the funds toward communal-level infrastructure improvements. Localities must proactively address their budgets and mobilize combined resources to ensure the adequate facilities and infrastructure, especially in the newly established or resource-limited communes and wards. At the same time, they must accelerate the land clearance efforts and strive to disperse 100% of public investment capital for the 2025. The Department of Finance has been assigned as the focal agency to receive and coordinate the resolution of local financial challenges, and the ultimate goal is to secure all the necessary conditions for the effective and seamless operation of the two-level local government model, ensuring the best possible service for citizens and enterprises.
On October 27, the Department Division 1 held a conference to implement the project, transitioning the tax management model for business households after abolishing the fixed tax under Decision No. 389, October 6, 2025. Starting October 2025, the Tax Department will review, classify, and assess business households in transitioning to declaration-based households or enterprises. Newly established enterprises from business households will enjoy incentives, including 2 years of corporate income tax exemption. The department will also coordinate with authorities to provide one-stop shop mechanism, streamline administrative procedures, officials urge cooperation and proactive policy understanding. Officials urge cooperation and proactive policy understanding, emphasizing that the tax department will support taxpayers throughout the project. The audience, after more than 3 months of implementing the two-level local government model, the Public Administration Service Center of TayNinhTV has gradually stabilized its operations, improved service quality, and increased satisfaction among residents and businesses. TayNinhTV Public Administration Service Center receives about 30 applications, mainly in the areas of certification, civil status, and land administration. The entire process of receiving and handling applications is carried out transparently and openly. The center staff are always dedicated, guiding citizens carefully and helping them complete administrative procedures quickly and conveniently. Today, I came here to submit a disability benefit application for my father. The staff here enthusiastically guided me through the process, and I'm very thankful for their support. So far, the administrative procedures have been officially issued. The Public Administration Service Center has been strictly implementing the civil service regulations to serve citizens effectively throughout the process of handling administrative documents. Up to now, TayNinhTV Public Administration Service Center has received and processed over 3,000 applications, with 99% of them completed on time.
And on October 27, the working delegation led by Lieutenant Colonel Nguyễn Thanh Phong, Deputy Chief of Political Affairs of the Taynan Provincial Military Command, conducted an inspection of Team K73's preparation before the unit prepares for Cambodia to carry out the first phase of the 25th campaign, right season of 2025 to 2026, to search for and repatriate the remains of the Vietnamese martyrs. During the meeting, the Team K73 reported on its preparation regarding personal equipment, logistics, and coordination with the Cambodian authorities. After the inspection, the working delegation assessed that the team's preparation were essentially complete, ensuring the full readiness for the upcoming mission during the dry season. In his concluding remarks, the Lieutenant Colonel Nguyễn Thanh Phong commended the sense of responsibility and determination of the officers and soldiers of the Team K73. He also requested the unit to carefully review on preparation, ensure the absolute safety, and the actively coordinate with the Cambodian counterparts. He emphasized the importance of upholding the Vietnam-Cambodia solidarity and friendship relation to successfully fulfill the same mission.
The Vietnam Fatherland Rights Committee of TayNinhTV Province has announced a plan to organize the Pigment for the Poor 2025. This meaningful activity celebrates the 95th anniversary of the founding of the Vietnamese National United Front and the upcoming 14th National Party Congress. Activities during the Pigment will run until November 18, 2025, aiming to strengthen communication and mobilization efforts across all social strata in support of the immigration movement for the poor, leaving no one behind. The Standing Committee of the Vietnam Fatherland Rights Committee of TayNinhTV Province will issue a public appeal calling on agencies, units, enterprises, and officials, civil servants, and public employees to contribute to the Fund for the Poor with a minimum donation equivalent to 1 day's salary. The mobilized resources will be used to build unity houses, support medical treatment, offer gifts for the National Rights Unity Festival, and implement livelihood models to help poor and near poor households rise out of poverty sustainably. The audience after the first Congress of the Party Committee of Tân Trụ Camille for the 2025-2030 term, the Camille has been determined to turn goals, orientations, and tasks into current actions, bringing the resolution to life and striving to build a comprehensively and sustainably developing Tân Trụ Camille.
At the first conference of Tân Trụ Communal Party Committee for the term of 2025 to 2030, delegates unanimously agreed on 11 key socio-economic development targets, 2 breakthrough programs and 1 major project, 6 core tasks, 4 breakthrough stages, and 5 main solutions to build a comprehensively and sustainably developing commune. Right after the conference, the Communal Party Standing Committee focused on consolidizing the resolution through an action program, leading the effective implementation of economic, cultural, social, national defense, security, and poverty building goals, meeting the positive challenges right from the beginning of the term. After the successful conclusion of Tân Trụ Communal Party Conference, we immediately issued an action program and directives for implementation across the entire Communal Party Committee to carry out the resolution. Among the targets for this term, one very important goal is to eliminate poverty in the commune. We are determined to achieve this and have assigned the Communal People's Committee to develop a specific plan. From now until the end of the year, we will gradually reduce the number of poor households in the area. At the same time, the Communal Party Committee directed grassroots party cells to thoroughly study and disseminate the results of the Communal Party Conference resolution based on the resolution and their actual conditions. Each party cell organized study sections to ensure that every current party members fully understood the resolution and thereby spreading its spirit among the people. After attending the first conference of Tân Trụ Commune, I earnestly believed and discussed with the party cell, organizations, and local people to unify our actions and programs according to the resolution of the Communal Party Conference. In general, through dissemination and communication, the people have strongly supported and responded positively to this resolution. Along with the communication efforts, the Tân Trụ Communal Party Committee has identified specific goals and clear roadmap to bring the party conference resolution to life, raising positive changes toward building a comprehensively and sustainably developing Tân Trụ Commune for the term of 2025 to 2030. In the resolution, it is also determined that during the 2025 to 2030 period, Tân Trụ Commune will move toward becoming an urban administrative unit, and meaning that it will be operated from a commune to a ward. In August, specifically on August 19, the province also launched a key provincial project tied to the commune's transportation infrastructure development program, and we aim to complete the Vam Cỏ Riverside Road during the 2025 to 2030 period also. And with the determination of the entire party committee and the consent of the people, during the 2025 to 2030 term, Tân Trụ Communal Party Committee is committed to striving to achieve the status of model new Cairo commune, creating a crucial foundation for establishing an urban administrative government and moving towards making Tengdu a word in the near future.
And that's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.